Hey, what's up? What's going on? This is yours truly, Coach Moore. Today we're going to go over the 2A test review for polynomials. I hope you like it. I hope it helps. I really hope it helps, and let's get started. Alright, let's see here. Straight review from your from what you did in class. Alright. Let's see what we got here. We have this problem right here. And this is addition. So addition, we're just going to add it to keep it very simple. Alright, so with addition, you just combine like terms, okay? So real quick, just writing this out in order, you have x squared minus 7x plus 3 plus 5x cubed plus ax minus 6. Oh, that's a terrible 6. There you go. That's not good either. Man, sorry, y'all. Alright, there we go. Minus 6. So we just got to combine like terms. So we got 5x cubed. That's the only x cubed value. Alright, and then we have x squared. So plus x squared. And then we have right here, you see negative 7x and 8x. Well, negative 7 plus 8x is going to be 1x plus 1x. And then you have the constants. So you have positive 3 minus 6. That's going to be a negative 3. So there's your solution right there. And you'll just type that in. I'm not going to type that in, but you can type that in right there. 5x cubed plus x squared plus x minus 3. Let's keep going. Let's see here. We have, alright, same type of problem. Okay. So again, we're going to write this out in descending order. Alright, notice it's a plus. So we have 8m to the 4th plus m cubed plus 6m minus 8. Plus 6m cubed minus, let's go, minus 4m cubed minus 5. Alright, we'll go that route right there. Now, it's a plus, so I don't have to change any of the signs. So I have, wait a minute. Hey, you see what I just did? I see what I just did. Little error right there. Let's clean it up. Let's clean this whole side up. So it's going to be minus 4m to the 4th right there. Plus 6m cubed minus 5. There we go. Alright, put that in descending order. So now, like terms, 8m to the 4th minus 4m to the 4th. So 8 minus 4 is going to be 4m to the 4th. Alright, we use those. And so now we have cubed. So m cubed plus 6m cubed is going to be 7m cubed. Alright. And then we have 6m. And then we have negative 8 minus 5, which is a negative 13. So there we go right there. You just plug that answer in right there. Alright. Alright, next problem. Hold on, let me erase this off real quick. I'm going to actually skip 3 because it's the same type of problem, so I don't really see the point in doing that again. Alright, right here, we got a subtraction right here. See that subtraction sign? Alright, so we first need to distribute that over here. So that means this right here is going to change. That's going to become a negative. That's going to become a negative. And then this sign right here is going to become a negative 1. So what we actually have here is, and I'm going to go and write this in descending order. So n cubed plus 7n squared plus 4. And then we have minus 7n cubed minus 2n squared minus 1, like that. And so now we combine like terms. So we have negative n cubed minus 7n cubed. That's going to be a negative 8n cubed, right? Because that's negative 1 minus 7. And then we have 7n squared minus 2n squared, and that's going to be a positive 5n squared. And then you have 4 minus 1, and that's going to be a positive 3. So again, just punch that right there. Alright, here we have another example, alright, of the same type problem where we need to distribute our negative right here. So the sign right here, let's go ahead and write it out. So we have 7n to the 4th, alright, plus 6n cubed minus 8n squared minus 3. And then distribute the negative here. Alright, this is going to be a negative 3n to the 4th. Then distribute it here to have minus 5n squared. Then distribute it here and we'll have a minus 4. Alright, so the sign's going to change there. Oh man, sorry about that. That is awful. I don't even have to do that. Let me just do this. 4. Boom. Now, combine like terms again. So we have 7 minus 3, and that's going to be 4n to the 4th. We're done with those. And then we have 6n cubed. Now notice that's the only n cubed term. So we have positive 6n cubed. There's no other term that you can simplify with this or combine with that. Now we have negative 8n squared minus 5n squared. That's going to be a negative 13n squared. And then we have our constants, negative 3 minus 4, which is negative 7. So there's your solution, and you just punch that in. Alright, let's see here. Going to the next problem. Number 6. It's another subtraction problem, so I'm not going to do that again. I do want to do this one though. Alright, this is the product. Alright, well, we got a FOIL. Alright, remember FOIL. FOIL. Alright, so I'm going to do 2x times 8x right there. I'm going to do that first, 2x times 8x. That's 16x squared. Then I'm going to do 2x times negative 6y, which is negative 12xy. Alright, now let me erase this. Now I'm going to do another color. I'm going to do negative 4y times 8x, which is a negative 32xy. And then I'm going to do 4x times negative 6y. Excuse me, with negative times negative, positive. So positive 24y squared. Alright. Now, combine like terms. And if you notice, 16x squared right here in the middle are my like terms, xy. So negative 12 minus 32 is going to be a negative 44xy plus 24y squared. Alright, you just punch that right there. Okay. Alright, now for this first problem right here, I did not use the box method. But I'm going to use a box method on this one. If I can get the line to draw. Hold on. Alright, so here, let me just draw the box. Y'all see how we have a 2 by 2 or binomial times this trinomial right here, which is 3. I'm sorry, this is not 2 by 2. Alright, that's 2. Anyway, we have 8. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Let me fix that real quick. There we go, solid line. Alright. So we have, I'm all over the place right here, guys. My apologies. So we have 8a and negative 8b. And we're going to multiply. I'm going to use the box method right here since I didn't, oh Lord. Since I didn't use it last time. Alright. 1, 2, 3. My handwriting, guys. I apologize. But I will go fix it. But, you know, yeah, it is what it is. Alright, we have 7a squared. And we have 2ab. And we have negative 6b squared. Okay. So right here we have 8a times 7a squared. These two right here. And that's going to be 8 times 7 is going to be, alright, for this one I'm going to go to the box method. I just need to rewrite this, negative 6b squared. All right. So I wrote the smaller one right here and the longer one here. So we have 8a times 7a squared. That's going to be 56 a cubed. All right, a times a squared is a cubed. And you have 8a times 2ab, which is going to be 16a squared b. And then 8a times negative 6b squared is going to be negative 48 ab squared. And then we have negative 8b times 7b squared, and that's going to be negative 56 a squared b. And then you do negative 8b times 2ab, and that's going to be a negative 16ab squared. And negative 8b times negative 6b squared, that's going to be a positive this time, 48b cubed. And so remember, what you got to do here is, so I got to highlight on this thing. Yeah, you got to combine like terms. So there's an a squared b, ab squared. There's an ab squared. All right, you combine like terms right there. So you have 56a cubed, and then you have right here negative 56 plus 16, and that's going to be a negative 40 a squared b. And then right here you have negative 48 minus 16. That's going to give us 64, right? Yeah. Negative 64 ab squared. And then you have lastly 48b cubed. Alright, and that is what you punch in up here. Okay. Alright, let's look at the next problem. Sorry about that chiming, y'all. Alright, cool. We'll do this one right here. Clear the screen. Alright, poof. A quick change right there. Alright. So, here we go. I wrote it down right here. 3x squared plus 6xy plus 8y squared times 2x squared plus 7xy plus 6y squared. So I wrote one down the side, one across the top. I'm going to use the box method again. Alright, I didn't on the first one because I just wanted to cover foiling. Alright, but now here's the box method. 3x squared times 2x squared is going to be 3 times 2 is 6, x to the 4th. Alright, we have 3x squared times 7xy, that's going to be 21x cubed y. And then 3x squared times 6y squared is going to be 18x squared y squared. And then you have 6xy times 2x squared is going to be 12x cubed y. And then 6xy times 7xy is going to be 42x squared y squared, because x times x is x squared and y times y is y squared. And then 6xy times 6y squared is going to be 36xy cubed. And then you have 8y squared times 2x squared, and that's going to be 16x squared y squared. And then 8y squared times 7xy is going to be a 56 xy cubed. And then 8y squared times 6y squared is going to be 48 y to the 4th. So again, we got to combine like values. So we got those two right there, 12x cubed y, 12x cubed y. Then we have also, let's see, 16. Let me do another color. We have 16x squared y squared right there. Oh, all the way up here. X squared, y squared, x squared, y squared, y squared. And then you have these values right here. X, y cubed, x, y cubed. Okay. So let's go ahead and combine all those. So we have 6x to the 4th. Plus, we got 12 plus 21. And that's going to give us 33. So we have 33 x cubed y right there. And then we're going to combine all these three. So we have 16 plus 42 plus 18. Right? 16, yeah. So it's 76 x squared y squared. And then we have 56 plus 36. That's going to be 92xy cubed. And then lastly, we have 48 y to the fourth, like that. All right, now we have a division problem, a long division. So what we're going to do is we have r plus 5, and then we have our house. Now remember, under your house, you've got to put this in descending order and zero coefficient for any missing variable. So we have 4, 3, 2, 1, and the constant. So we're good. We have all our variables. So I'm going to go 2r to the fourth plus 6r cubed minus 15r squared plus 29r plus 20. All right. Now remember, our first objective here is we want to make this r equal 2r to the fourth. Well, what can you multiply to r, this r right here, to turn it into 2r to the fourth? Alright, so I'm willing to bet you were thinking and you said, oh yeah, if I multiply by 2 and r cubed, because I already have one r here, r to the first, but if I add 3 to it, that'll give me r to the fourth. So 2r cubed times r is going to be 2r to the fourth. Alright, but also whatever you do here, you must multiply to this other value right here. That's a 5. So 2r cubed times 5, that's 10r cubed. Alright. Now, the one thing you have to remember is once you do that step, you gotta put your parentheses right here, and then a minus sign. Alright. And so you're gonna distribute your negative to make this a negative and make that a positive. So that'll cancel. Right, because 2r to the fourth minus 2r to the fourth minus, because you distribute the negative, is 0. And then right here, this plus becomes a minus as well. So 6r cubed minus 10r cubed is going to be a negative 4r cubed. And now all we got to do is bring it down our next value. So we have minus 15r squared. Now, we got to start the process over. We need this r, alright, to equal negative 4r cubed. So ask yourself, what can I multiply to r to be negative 4r cubed? Well, again, I know your mind's going, and you guessed it. If I multiply by a negative 4r squared, alright, because r squared and 1r will give me r cubed, and negative 4 times r is negative 4r cubed. So, negative 4r squared times r is negative 4r cubed. And then you have negative 4r squared times negative 5, because whatever we do here, we've got to multiply here. Let me change that color actually. Alright, so again, we said negative 4r squared. So negative 4r squared times r is going to be negative 4r cubed. And then negative 4r squared times 5 is going to be a negative 20r squared. Now, you can't forget, guys, you got to add your parentheses and your negative. So when you distribute that, let's distribute it all the way over here. The signs are going to change. That becomes a plus, and that becomes a plus. So negative 4r cubed plus 4r cubed is 0, and that cancels. And negative 15r squared plus 20r squared is 5r squared. Alright, if you missed that, rewind it, okay? But anyway, bring that down. And you just continue the process again. Alright, I think I'm running out of space. So you have 5r squared plus 20r squared. And you're gonna ask yourself again, what can I multiply to r to get 5r squared? And you guessed it, I'm gonna multiply 5r. 5r times r is 5r squared. And 5r times 5 is going to be plus 20 5r. So now add your parentheses and your minus sign, distribute that, and I'm gonna write over here. You'll get, you'll get, that's gonna cancel because that's now negative, and then distribute that right there. That's 29 minus 25r. That becomes a negative right there. 29 minus 25 is 4r. And then you gotta bring it down. And here we'll continue right here. Bring it down to 20. So positive 20. And so now you gotta say r goes into 4r 4 times. I'm sorry. Yeah, not 4 times. I can multiply 4 to r to get 4r. So I'm gonna do that. 4 times r is 4r. And 4 times 5 is going to be 20. And then I put my parentheses in my negative. That distributes here to make that a negative, so that'll cancel. And then distribute it right here to get 20 minus 20, 0. So right here for this problem, you don't have a remainder. That would be your solution right here. This is your quotient. 2r cubed minus 4r squared plus 5r plus 4. Okay, so for this one, we have, let's get a pen going. So we have n minus 4, and underneath the house, we have 2n to the 4th. All right, then we have minus 8n cubed. Then I'm going to insert 0n squared. Reason being is because we're missing an exponent. All right, see 4, 3, we're missing the second one. And then we'll continue 8n minus 30. All right, so n to the first and then our constant. All right, so now we'll do the same thing here. Let me look at the next problem real quick. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go n. What can I multiply the n to make it 2n to the 4th? Well, 2n cubed. All right. So 2n cubed times n is 2n cubed, and 2n cubed, excuse me, times negative 4 is going to be a negative 8n cubed. Don't forget your negative here, so you don't forget to distribute it. When you distribute here, that's negative. Ooh, I put cube. That should have been the 4th, by the way. That'll cancel out. Ah, dag. And then right here, the negative distributes to make that a plus. And 8n cubed plus 8n cubed, that's going to become a 0. So then we bring this down right here. So then you gotta ask yourself, what can you do to n to make it 0? Multiply by 0. Alright. So 0 times that is 0. And 0 times negative 4 is still 0. And we get your negative, same rules apply. So 0, that's still 0, and what is 0? So 0n squared. 0n squared plus 0 is 0n squared. And then you bring down 8n. And so now I want n to equal 0n squared, so I'm still multiply by 0 right there. So 0 here, and 0 times negative 4 is still 0. So again, 0n squared is 0. It's just 0, right? It doesn't apply. So 0n squared. And right here, 8n plus 0 is 8n. So now I bring down negative 30. And I'm going to work over here now. So you see you have 8n minus 30. Oops, 30. And I want n to equal 8n. So I'm going to multiply by 8. And 8 times n is 8n. Alright, and then 8 times negative 4 is going to be negative 32. So again, parentheses and negative. So right here, you distribute the negative. That becomes negative 8n, which I cancel. And then distribute the negative again to over here, which that makes that a plus. And negative 30 plus 32 is going to be 2. And see how there's nothing else to bring down? Well, this is our remainder. So our final answer is going to be 2n cubed, all right, plus 8. I don't need to write those zeros. I'm going to put plus 8. And then plus our remainder over our divisor. And minus 4. There we go right there. That would be our solution, okay? You just plug that in right there. All right, for this one, I'm going to help you set it up, and then you're going to solve it. I'm not going to solve it because I honestly don't feel like solving it. It's kind of late. And also went well over my time limit of like 20 minutes. So I'm already at 25 and I'm going to keep going. So this is like not in order. So what we first need to do is write all this in order. Since this is plus right here, I'm going to rewrite that first of all right, so that the variable is first. So I'm going to go r plus 2. All right, and then underneath the house, I'm going to go in descending order 9r to the 4th, and then I'm going to go plus 16r cubed, and then I'm going to go minus 2r squared, because it's right there, minus 2r squared, and then I'm going to go plus 3r, and then finally the constant is positive 8, so plus 8. Now I want to write that right there, and then here's the solution, okay? I want you to work to get this, okay? 9r cubed minus 2r squared plus 2r minus 1 plus 10 divided by r plus 2. I don't want to work through this. There's the answer. All right, that's the answer. You challenge yourself, solve that, and get this answer right, okay? And I hope this helps you again, and good luck on your test. Catch you later.